Welcome to Vantage, Aditya. Gratitude is celebrated as one of the noblest human emotions. Parents teach children to say thank you. Societies run on bonds of mutual giving. Entire philosophies glorify gratitude as the path to peace. But hidden beneath this virtue lies a shadow, a poison. A poison so subtle it binds you without chains. A poison called the poison of gratitude. Picture this. A young employee, nervous on his first day at a large corporation. He struggles with his first assignment. Suddenly, a senior colleague steps in, helping him, guiding him, even covering for his mistakes. The junior feels grateful. He thinks he has found a mentor. Months pass, and one day the senior asks for something small, to overlook a detail in a report, to sign off without reading. The junior hesitates, but he remembers the favors. He owes this person. And so he signs. One favor became a leash. The leash tightened until the junior became an accomplice, not by choice, but by debt. That is the poison of gratitude. The human brain is wired for reciprocity. If someone gives us something, a gift, a favor, even a smile, we feel an urge to give back. In most cases, it builds bonds. But in the hands of a manipulator, reciprocity becomes a weapon. They give just enough, just at the right time, not out of kindness, but to plant an invisible obligation in your mind. Suddenly, you're paying back a debt you never truly owed. History has countless examples. In ancient Rome, generals would distribute gold and bread to soldiers and citizens. The people cheered, not realizing that gratitude had turned into loyalty. They didn't vote with free will, they voted with debt. In medieval times, kings would gift land to weaker rulers, only to later demand soldiers, taxes, and silence. Even the mafia perfected this art. A don would protect a shopkeeper from thieves, but who were the real thieves? Gratitude became the cover for extortion. Think about it in your own life. A friend who always insists on paying the bill. A colleague who helps you once but never lets you forget it. A relative who gives you gifts but keeps reminding you of their generosity. Each act seems kind, but soon you stop saying no. You start bending your choices. You don't realize you are living in a cage built with favors. The most dangerous part is this. Once gratitude turns to poison, it controls not just your actions but your conscience. You no longer feel forced. You feel guilty if you resist. You convince yourself, I owe this person. That guilt is the manipulator's strongest chain. Let's make it cinematic. Imagine a courtroom drama. A lawyer wins a small case for a rising politician. The politician is grateful. Years later, the same lawyer asks for a favor, a contract, a law bent, a deal passed. The politician cannot refuse. He owes his rise to that man. What started as gratitude has now become corruption. This is not fiction. This is how empires, businesses, even personal relationships are bent and broken. And yet the antidote is simple but powerful. One must learn to separate kindness from control. Real kindness expects nothing in return. If someone holds a favor over you, it was never kindness, it was currency. And you are under no obligation to pay a price for something freely given. The next time you feel the weight of invisible debt, pause. Ask yourself, did I ask for this? Am I giving back out of choice or out of manipulation? Recognizing this question is your shield. It is how you stop the poison from spreading. Remember, kindness that binds is not kindness. Gratitude that imprisons is not gratitude. The most dangerous chains are not made of iron. They are made of thank yous. Stay alert. Stay free. And never let gratitude become your cage. Subscribe to Vantage Aditya for more insights into dark psychology, leadership, and the hidden power games of life.